Good morning, afternoon and evening, my crazies, and my name's Angela. I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady and welcome back to a Throwback Friday number 73. Come on, let's go and see what happened a week in the world of the Poppy channel sometime in 2021. Okay, so let me give you a little heads up first of all. If you've not seen a Throwback Friday in the past, because maybe you're new to the channel. Otherwise, if you have heard this little spiel before, fast forward. Right, okay. So if you are new to the channel, the Throwback Friday series are a set of videos where I take a group of videos from a week in the life of this channel, and I squidge them all together and I cut out the boring bits, pop the links to the originals in the I button up here, so if anything interests you, you can jump over and just watch that video in its entirety. And I do that so that you can have a sneaky peek without having to trawl the playlists. But if you want to trawl playlists, go for it, there's plenty of them. Right, so the first video I chose this week was the Whips, Bits and Chat 73. So come on, I've cut out the intros, I've cut out the boring bits, let's see what was left. Right, so first up today, I have received some photos. Now these are from Vera, or as I like to normally call her on a live, my Mrs. Bradshaw. Now she is making, of course, the Max the koala. So as she's going along, she is sending me the pictures of each section as she completes it. So it's sort of giving me a little jeer and it's making me all happy and smiley. So I absolutely love the photos. So I'm going to show you where she's got to. I believe this is the end of video 3. But she sent me 2 photos this time round. One of the front of her work and one of the back. With all the ends that she hasn't sewn in. Even though I say at the end of the videos, make sure you sew them in. She hasn't done it, but it's okay, she'll get to it when she's finished the pattern. So here you go, I'll show you them now. I think he is looking gorgeous, so gorgeous. Now my Mrs. Bradshaw is being really cheeky, really slightly evil. She's told me she's not sending me any more pictures now until it's finished with a border of her choosing. So I can't wait to see the next ones, and fingers crossed I will have another photograph from her in the next couple of weeks. I'm not pushing you, I'm not making you speed through it, honey, just in the next couple of weeks. No, I'm only playing. Although I was picking on our Mrs. B back then, talking about the ends not being sewn in, do you know what, my Max still hasn't got his sewn in, so I think she beat me in the long run. Right, so some other information on other items that I've actually managed to send out. As some of you will know, in early August it was my birthday live, because it was actually my birthday. It was a bit of a pants one until the live came up, but that can't be helped. Right, so I managed to get all the parcels out by the Tuesday after the live. So I was really shocked. Okay, I was quite chuffed as well, because everyone had sent their addresses out really quickly and jumped through all the hoops for me, which was absolutely brilliant. Well, now I've started receiving photographs and messages about the packages that were sent out. So I'm going to show you a couple of photographs of some of the items that were sent. Right, and also I sent out 3 packages that were from a different live quite a way back. It was the channel birthday live. I'm so thankful that the girls were so patient with me and were willing to hold out a while until they got their parcels, because of course I wasn't able to get to the post office because of medical issues. Pants. But I've done it now and they've got them. I love seeing the old photos and the items that I managed to send out back then when postal costs weren't through the roof. I thought they were through the roof back then. Each of the little packages was about £8. Now to send the same item out now, I'm looking at more like 14 to 15 pound, if not 18, depending on the country, which is why I now prefer to do the digital prizes more than a package itself. Now also within that particular video I read out the description box section that explains how to like the rules basically, and how to claim the prizes, just in case English isn't your first language. So please remember, if it isn't your first language, it's being read out on screen for you in the video that is of course linked up here. Now it's time for my completed whips, if you can call them that. They're not complete, they're not sewn together, they're just nearly there. Okay, so the first one up is one of the patterns out of this Amigurumi Treasures Volume 2. Now this book I won, and there is also a video already up on the channel showing you all the different patterns that are in there. The link will be up here if I have the room. If not, it will be in the description box down below. Right, so here is your clue. Here is my bag, and that is what's made all the bits. Just got to sew it together. We all know I hate sewing. So here we go for item number 2, that again needs sewing. 60 poppies. That's all the poppy fronts and all the leaves. So now all I've got to do is sew them together, add the brooch back on, stick them in the bags, put the label in and seal it up, and then box them. So hopefully I'll have these done by the end of this evening, and the same with this one. If I can get these done by tonight, then I'll be able to show you this one on a live next week. Right, so I'll cut the rest of that video out. Going on about poppies, need I say any more? Right, okay, our next video up is, where is it? It's a Joom order. Now this is way back when I used to order from Joom. Now Joom is a Chinese shop, and I will show you everything in there. I have stopped now using Joom as they started charging us for postage and import. That's right, I got caught a couple of times on import tax, so it didn't work out any better value for money from buying from them or buying from Amazon, and it's actually quicker getting it from Amazon now. And today I have got myself a parcel from Joom. All details about where you can get the products and your links to take you to the Joom app will be in the description box and down below. Yes, I've been waiting quite a while for this one. So for any of you that haven't heard of Joom before, Joom are very much like Wish. They're an online company where you order and you have to wait ages and ages for the items to arrive. Now I prefer Joom over Wish because the price that you see is the price that you pay. Okay, so there is no added postage at the end when you place your order. So yeah, let's get in. Let's try and find a pair of scissors. No, can't find them. I'm just going to rip it. Thankfully it's a plastic bag, so we can get away with that. Let's see how they've wrapped the inside this time. Okay, we got lots of bits inside bags. Fingers crossed. I'm also going to pause a second so that I can get up the prices that I paid. Right, so some of these products have some crazy names. What they do is they will write in the search bar as many keywords as they can possibly get. So of course now I'm going to attempt to read some of these out as I open them, so that we can all have a laugh and a giggle at crazy at getting completely kerfuffled. Okay, so I don't know which one's which. I'm just opening as I go, and apologies for the noise. Okay. Oh, sweet. Okay, so this first one is called the 12-piece 8cm false hairball, hat ball, pom fake fox fur ball DIY handmade clothing hat accessories. And I hope you worked out from the name of it, is poms for hats and scarves. Okay, now these ones are pretty cool if I can find it. They have an elastic attachment. Okay, I don't know if you can see it just there. Little elastic attachment, so they work really well with the mini buttons that I bought a couple of years ago that I showed you on a previous Joom video, where I thought I was buying big buttons and they turned out to be a minute choking hazards, but they work really well to sew on the inside of hats or on scarves, so that you can put these on. So here we go. That is a colour number 1. That is the little purple. And yes, I was hoping these were bigger, but guess who didn't read it again and didn't read the instructions, or the description I should say. So with these ones, they are 8cm balls. So we've got 2 in black, 2 in the purple, 2 in white, 2 in red. These are solid colours. And then we have a 2 with a mixed colourway. This is brown with the black, as you can see at the end there. There are 2 of those. And 2 in a slightly lighter shade, but again with the black at the end. So those ones, I can't remember if I told you how much I paid for those. I opened the bag upside down, they fell out the bottom. Thankfully Liam's not here to run off with them. Right, so those ones cost me £6. So that wasn't too bad, or at least I don't think it was. Well, no, sorry, they are priced up at £6 now because I've bought them. I got them for £4.88. Right, and next item up is another bag of them. And I can't remember, did I get 2 the same? No, these ones are in different colours. So let's have a look at this one. These again are 12-piece hat, false hairball, hat, ball, pom-pom, fake fox fur, ball, DIY handmade clothing hat accessories. Okay, and they again are a 12-pack. And they are 8cm. Right, so this time round I'm not going to rip into the bag like I did. I can use the bag later to put the other ones in. Right, so we have got them in 2 pink. Come on, wake up camera. Okay, so 2 very pastel pink. 2 in your face purple. Now these ones are look quite fun. It's white with a multicoloured flecks on the end. Okay, and then we have that one, and oh, they're going everywhere again. 2 in your face, bright pink, a more subtle and beautiful mottled grey, and then a lighter grey as well. So there you go. So there you can see the differences in colours there. So and that is the pom-poms. I'm going to shove as many as I can in there, and I'll pick up the rest that are on the floor in a moment. Off camera, mind. Okay, so again those were the same price as the last packet. I just managed to find them in different colours. Right. Haha. Right, stash. This is Moustache because I managed to find a voucher, and I think it was 15% off. I jumped the gun a little bit and I bought more plastic bags for the poppies or whatever I need. Okay, because I can't remember how many I've got of these in storage. I think I've easily got enough now to cover this year's poppies. So I'm just going to stick them up there for now, and they'll go into the storage where I put all the rest of it. But of course, when I see that, I grab those because those are priced up normally. If I can get this tablet to come in, they are normally priced up at £4 for a pack of 200. But of course, with the discount vouchers and everything else, I brought 100. Yeah, because there was 5 packets. I brought 100 and they worked out at £15.30. So for me, doing it that way is the best way, because of course they get used for the poppy brooch kits, poppy brooches that go to the Royal British Legion, and then the extra ones that I purchased for myself go on the poppy kits, and also I'm now using them for the little stitch markers that I've sent out for the birthday live as well. So that's where they go. Right. Well, the pom-poms, I think I've used about 4 of them. Because they are so small, I've only used about 4, and they're of course for baby hats. The plastic bags that I've used for the poppies, I'm still using them. I don't believe I've ordered any more of them yet. Let's see what's up next. Okay, so this is a weird one. Oh, it's so tiddy. So diddy. Now this is what is called hand operated yarn string wool winder winding tool with 30-piece bobbin holder. It's minute. Okay, oh, let's show you the other side. It's absolutely minute. Now my thought of this was, well, what I can do is I can sit there and manually wind some yarn on for bobbins and then attach the bobbins to the blankets that I'm making on camera, because it's something I haven't tried yet. I don't know if those bobbins are really going to hold that much yarn. But I'll give it a go and I'll tell you how it went. Now these are priced up normally at 12 quid. They stayed. I paid, what was it, the average price is £4 for them. I paid £4.08. The description says it is brand new, high quality, a lightweight, hand operated and easy. Well, it's definitely lightweight, it's minute. And yes, it does give me the sizes, but guess who didn't read them? You'd think by now I'd learn, but no. But anyway, as I said, I will set that up, I will give it a go, and we can have a giggle about it later. The little diddy bobbins, yeah, I tried it, I wound a bit, I used it, it created far too many ends, so it all went back into the bag. It's now sitting on the shelf. At some point it may end up finding a new home, but at the moment it's just sitting over there somewhere. Right, what's up next? The last item. Yes. Right, now this one is going to be very, very strange to you guys, but I have an idea, and when I saw it I thought, oh, that would work. And I can't really tell you much more than that about it at the moment. But what it is 100-piece memory beading steel wire bangle bracelet making jewellery findings. Lumps of wire. Okay, it's lumps of wire. But ideally they are meant to be memory wire, so that I could put them around my wrist. And hopefully they're going to fit my wrist. They look quite thin and small. Let's have a nose. Gonna get into it. Scissors. No. Teeth it is. Right. Come on out. I just need one. They're really pretty though. Look at those. Really pretty. Okay. Right. They're not individually cut, gang. I've been sent a slouchy or a sloochie or whatever they're called. Talk about a blast from the past. It reminds me of what are they called? Yeah, I did say it right, didn't I? Slouchy, sloochy, whatever's them things. Okay, so I definitely need my wire cutters on them. The way it looked like they were individual and about that much, sort of three loops worth, but it's not. So, and yeah, that's going to be a piglet to get on my arm. Oh bless. Ideal for little ones, but not for the purpose that I was after. Oh well, I'm going to have some fun. And fun I had. I created these little bracelets. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. Yeah, so I created these bracelets and I handmade stitch markers on them, because not only can I place a stitch marker at each end, but I can also pop stitch markers between the beads, because there is enough room. So sometimes, depending on the size of the project, I could have at least 10 stitch markers hanging off this instead of hiding them down the side of the sofa. Now time for the last video. Now this one is Happy Mail and it is from our gorgeous Sabrina Melodieu. And today I have got some Happy Mail. It arrived in the post about 30 seconds ago and I'm looking at it now, and it's in a brown, it's been wrapped in brown paper with the words fragile written on it and Happy Mail. So I'm just having a scoot because we have to in the UK put in a return address. It is from our cheeky Sabrina. Thank you ever so much, darling. Now, what have you gone and done? Because you didn't tell me about this one. Normally, you'd say to me, oh, I'm sending you something little. Right, so let's try and get into this. It says fragile all over it, so it's not like I can be rough and tufty with it and rip it and things. But, cool girl, you've half wrapped this well. Multi-layered with bubble wrap. So here we go. Let's see if I can get it out. No, it's not happening. She's taped it and turbo wrapped it. Crikey, she wrapped this worse than me. Not worse. She's wrapped this better than my auntie does at Christmas, and she uses an entire pack of sellotape on a parcel. She must keep the sellotape company in profits. So, okay, there's a card. Oh, I nearly missed that then, Sabrina, because it's in brown. In a little brown envelope with a cheeky smiley face on it. So let's have a read. Oh whoa, look at the front of that. How cute is that? Wow. So let's have a nose. Right, okay, now the backstory is with our gorgeous Sabrina. She said once that she was going to send me a couple of balls of a red to use for the poppies. She sent me, I think it was 7. And then another time she sent me another parcel saying she was only sending me a few bits, and this box was humongous. So I keep saying to her, stop it, don't be sending me any more, love. So she's got me back today by saying, hello lovely Angela, just a little happy mail for you, just because I wanted to send it to you. Ha ha ha, just accept it. Lots of hugs, Sabrina. So thank you ever so much, darling. So there's the card. Okay. Now I've got to try and work out how to get into the bubble wrap. Have I got some scissors floating around? No, never when I need them. Okay. Right, I'm going to move stuff on my table. That's it. So I've got a bit of room, so if it does move out of my hands and fly across the room a bit, I'll hopefully have enough room to catch it. Or time to catch it, I should say. Right, I can get 2 bits out now. Okay, another explanation is in the UK at the moment it's 30+ degrees. I got some chocolate. It's a bit soggy, Sabrina, so I'm going to have to freeze the camera quickly and go and put it in the freezer. One is Cadbury's Caramac. I haven't had that for years, and the other one was a packet of caramel nibbles. It is now a bar of caramel nibbles. Right, just give me a second. I'm getting them in the freezer. Right, as by magic, back with you. They are now in the freezer and will break my teeth later. Cheers, Sabrina. Thank you ever so much, darling. Right, how to do now. Oh, she definitely taped it well. And I've got to be careful because it's bubble wrapped and she said fragile. So, oh, there we go. Are we there? I think we're nearly there. Right, here we go. Time to unroll. Oh, bless her, it's so sweet. Oh, sorry, you can't see it, can you? There we go. She sent me a great big hug in a mug. Wasn't that cute? Oh, that's brilliant. I'll give that a rinse and I'll be using it on the live in about half an hour or an hour, depending on how quick I can get this video edited. No, I'll be using it in the live, so you'll get to see it if you're on the live today or tomorrow or yesterday. Basically, it will be the AM live on Wednesday, possibly last week. But if you're there, you'll get to see it. Oh, thank you ever so much, darling. It has got a little tatty teddy, I should say. It's got a tatty teddy there with his little blue nose. I used to love tatty teddies. I used to call my daughter Tatty because of her. It was a play on her first name, and also the fact that when she went to infant school or nursery for the very first time, she went in looking all prim, proper, neat and tidy, and when she came out she looked like we'd dragged her through a hedge backwards. She had bunches in that were at different heights. The clothes were not sitting on her properly. She looked a right mess, but she'd had fun. But getting back to the parcel, thank you ever so much, darling. That's really gorgeous. Right, so that's all I've got for you on this fantastic Friday. Have an absolutely brilliant weekend, and I will see you all really, really soon. So please remember, stay chilled, stay happy, and keep crafting. Goodbye, everybody.